When your children don't respect you, do this instead. 6 powerful ways to regain respect for seniors. Introduction. The heartache of disrespect. As a parent, you've devoted your time and energy over the years to nurturing, guiding, and making sacrifices for your children. Often, you gave your best to provide them with the life they deserved. But when your adult children start showing signs of disrespect, whether it is subtle dismissiveness, constructive criticism, or even a blatant neglect, it can be incredibly hurtful. For senior citizens, it feels like a betrayal, leaving behind a sense of confusion and deep sorrow in their hearts. But you're not powerless. Respect is not something that should weaken as people age. It can be restored, reestablished, and even regained with thoughtful action, self-worth, and self-awareness. If you're feeling undervalued or disrespected by your grown children, it's time to shift your focus towards a proactive healing process instead of passive hurt. Here are 6 powerful yet dignified ways to regain respect without guilt, aggression, or manipulation. Point 1. Reconstruct boundaries with gentle and concise. Disrespect often arises when boundaries become blurred. In many families, particularly those who carry strong emotional weight, the roles can shift unfairly. You may start to find yourself interacting with your children more like a peer or subordinate than the parent they once were. Defining broken boundaries. Are your children dismissive of your opinions? Does your child expect constant help or financial support without expressing gratitude? Do they use hurtful language or jokes around others? These could be signals that your personal boundaries are being crossed. How to regain your role. Have a calm and direct voice. I feel disrespected when I'm not heard. I'd appreciate being treated as an equal. Reinforce expectations with kindness. I am happy to help when I can, but please understand I need my own time to recharge. The result, healthy boundaries can foster mutual respect and establish a better communication foundation in the long term. Your children learn where the line is, and they understand that you care about protecting it. Real-life testimonial, Martha, a retiree, found herself constantly taking care of her grandchildren and enduring unsuitable behavior from her children. After calmly explaining her personal need for time to maintain her own self-worth, her children began treating her with more respect and consideration. In conclusion, you do have the power to change the respect your children have for you. By focusing on healthy boundaries, communication, and personal growth, you can reclaim the respect you deserve without causing emotional turmoil or damaging relationships. Point 3. Model respect in return. Disrespect isn't always one-sided, and it's important to recognize its potential impact. Sometimes, parents might unintentionally belittle or control their adult children's decisions, resulting in tension and emotional distance between them. How parents may show disrespect unknowingly. Constantly offering unsolicited advice, criticizing your adult child's lifestyle choices without considering their reasons, making comparisons or judgments based on their appearance or choices. Modeling respect means listening actively without interrupting your child, accepting your child's autonomy and supporting them without controlling them. Try saying, I may not always agree, but I trust you to make your own choices and make what feels right for you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I value your opinions. Respect breeds respect. When your child feels accepted and respected, they are more likely to respond with kindness and honor. Real-life story. Roger found himself constantly arguing with his son about career decisions. After learning to simply listen and say, I trust your judgment, their conversations became more open and warm. Now they're able to communicate effectively and explore their son's interests. Point 4. Speak up with the right timing and tone. Avoiding confrontation often leads to resentment and further damage. Seniors sometimes fear rocking the boat, but silence often enables continued disrespect. When to speak up? After a moment of calm, not in the heat of an argument. When you have privacy and time for a meaningful talk with your child. How to say it. Use I feel statements. I feel hurt when my opinion is ignored. Avoid blaming your child. Say, I notice we've been distant, instead of you never call. Keep your tone calm and open. If met with resistance, remain composed and give them space to reflect. Follow up with kindness and compassion. Healing conversations lead to stronger bonds. Don't wait for respect. Invite it into your relationship with your child. Reflection. Prompt. Think of one recent interaction where you saw disrespectful behavior from a loved one. Reflect on what went wrong and how you could have approached the situation differently. Consider how to invite more respect into your relationships with others. Point 5. Stop tolerating emotional abuse or control. It is crucial to recognize the difference between ordinary conflicts and emotional abuse. If you're being yelled at, insulted, or manipulated by your children, this must be addressed firmly. Signs of emotional abuse: constant criticism, ignoring your calls or texts as punishment, making you feel worthless or guilty for needing help. What to do? Set clear consequences. If you speak to me that way, I'll have to end this call. Seek professional help, therapy, support groups, or elder advocacy services. In serious cases, consider limiting contact until behavior changes. You deserve peace. Choosing to protect your emotional well-being is not selfish, it's vital. Real-life story. Anna cut off contact with her emotionally abusive daughter for 6 months. During that time, she found a support group and began healing. Eventually, her daughter reached out with more respect and a willingness to listen. Point 6. Reclaim your self-worth outside of parenthood. While parenting may be your central focus, it's not the sum of who you are. When your children are disrespectful, don't let it define your value. Reconnect with yourself. Write down achievements outside of parenting. Pursue activities that bring you joy. Surround yourself with people who value you. Your identity is bigger than family roles. Artist, leader, friend, volunteer, storyteller, survivor. You are still growing, learning, and giving to the world. When you shine, others see your worth. Confidence attracts respect. Self-love sets the tone for how others treat you. Reflection. Exercise. Write a letter to yourself, listing 10 qualities that make you proud. Read it whenever you feel diminished. Conclusion. Choose dignity over despair. Disrespect from your children can leave a deep wound, but you have the power to shift the dynamic. Through boundaries, communication, self-respect, and personal growth, you can reshape your relationships or find peace without them. You are not helpless. You are not forgotten. And you are certainly not finished growing. Stand tall. Speak with strength. And never forget, you deserve respect because of who you are, not just who you raised. Don't miss out on more wisdom, practical advice, and uplifting messages just for seniors. Subscribe to Timeless Truths channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video made with you in mind. Your journey matters. Let's walk it together.